All right, coffee lovers, welcome to your very own deep dive. And today it's all about coffee subscriptions in 2025.
Ooh, sounds exciting.
Yeah, we're going to be checking out an article called The Best Coffee Subscriptions of 2025. Elevate Your Coffee Experience. I don't know about you, but my coffee game could always use a little elevation.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to see if a subscription is the right move for you.
Right.
And if so, which one stands out?
You know what's really interesting to me is just how much coffee subscriptions had evolved.
Yeah.
This article really highlights that. It's not just about convenience anymore.
Right.
It's about like finding a brand that really reflects like your personal taste and values.
Okay.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, so to kick things off, let's talk about what makes a coffee subscription worth it in 2025. The article mentions a bunch of things, starting with customizable options.
Right.
You know, being able to pick your roast your grind type and how often you get a fresh bag.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense, right?
Okay.
Because we don't all want the same coffee experience. Of course not. And customization is really key to making sure that you're getting coffee that you'll actually enjoy.
Yeah.
Not just some random blend. And it's not just about the customization either.
Okay.
The article also really emphasizes how important those high-quality beans are.
Right.
We're talking about beans that are ethically sourced and roasted to perfection.
Absolutely. Because like, let's be real.
Yeah.
The quality of the bean, it all starts there.
Right.
Right.
Totally.
Like it's the foundation of a good cup of coffee.
And speaking of foundations, the article also talks about sustainability.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like eco-friendly practices packaging,
Yeah.
those are becoming must-haves for coffee lovers who, care about the planet as much as they care about their caffeine fix.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a sign of the times.
Yeah.
People are much more aware now of the impact of their choices.
Right.
And coffee is an area where you can really make a difference,
Totally.
from how the beans are grown to the packaging, the shipping, the whole thing.
And they even talk about perks and benefits like special discounts or access to limited edition blends.
Ooh.
It's almost like, these coffee subscriptions are becoming these like exclusive clubs.
Yeah, like a little VIP coffee club.
I mean, I'm not complaining about
Mhm.
exclusive coffee perks.
It's interesting though, right? It shows you that people are looking for a sense of community and belonging,
Mm-hmm.
even in something as simple as their coffee subscription.
That's true.
It's not just about the product itself. It's like you said, it's the experience and the connections you make.
And naturally, a good customer experience is super important.
Yeah.
Easy to use platforms, reliable delivery, good customer support when you need it.
Right.
Nobody wants to deal with a frustrating coffee subscription,
Definitely not.
even if the beans are amazing.
It can really make or break the whole subscription experience.
Right.
If it's seamless and enjoyable, it just elevates everything.
Absolutely.
It's about building that relationship with the brand and feeling valued as a customer.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's get to the really exciting part.
Yes.
The article's top picks for the best coffee subscriptions in 2025. There are 5 major players highlighted, but one that really stood out is Ovalmugs Coffee.
Ovalmugs.
They get the Best Overall Award, and for good reason.
Okay, why is that?
Premium blends sustainable practices,
Okay.
and they even plant a tree with every purchase.
Wow.
Plus some pretty innovative features like super creative packaging and an interactive membership platform.
What I find really fascinating about Ovalmugs is how they've really combined like art and coffee.
Yeah.
They've created this really visual and engaging experience.
Oh.
It's like they're redefining what a coffee subscription can be.
So they're not just like your average, coffee company.
Exactly.
They're thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
Or outside the mug, I guess, in this case.
Outside the mug, I like that.
The article even mentions some customer favorites like Rainbow Spaceman Blend and Bride and Groom Coffee.
Ooh, interesting.
Rainbow Spaceman, that really caught my attention. I gotta know what other creative blends are out there.
Right. It seems like they're tapping into this desire for something unique,
Mm-hmm.
something unexpected. It's not just about the taste. It's about the story, the visual appeal, even like the emotions that it evokes.
No, Ovalmugs is great and all, but we should explore some other contenders too, right?
Of course.
Maybe there's a hidden gem out there that's even better suited for you, the listener. The article also highlights Trade Coffee.
Okay.
They have a huge selection, over 450 roasters.
Wow.
And they use this really detailed flavor quiz to personalize your recommendations.
Well, that's interesting.
Sounds amazing, but also maybe a little overwhelming.
Yeah, I can see that.
So many choices.
Having a lot of choices can be a good thing, but it can also be a little paralyzing sometimes.
Right.
And then there's the question of how effective their flavor matching algorithm actually is.
Right. Is it all just hype? Does it actually work?
Exactly. That's something to consider for sure.
And speaking of unique coffee experiences, Atlas Coffee Club takes a very different approach.
Oh, how so?
They focus on this global coffee journey.
Okay.
Okay, so each month they send you beans from a new country,
Oh,
complete with a postcard and tasting notes.
that's really cool.
It's like a subscription box for your taste buds.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And if we think about the bigger picture,
Yeah.
it speaks to this desire that people have for new experiences,
Oh.
for discovery.
Mm-hmm.
They want to feel transported, even if it's just through their morning cup of coffee.
That makes sense. That curated experience kind of reminds me of Blue Bottle Coffee.
Okay.
They're all about freshness,
Mm-hmm.
delivering those beans within 48 hours of roasting.
Wow.
They also have options for different brewing methods.
Nice.
Now, I'm no coffee expert,
Right.
but I can definitely appreciate a good cup when I taste it.
Of course.
So help me out here. Does freshly roasted coffee really make a difference?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It's not just a marketing gimmick. The roasting process is crucial for those flavors and aromas to develop.
Right.
And the fresher the beans are, the more pronounced those flavors are going to be.
Interesting.
So yeah, Blue Bottle is definitely catering to the people who appreciate the nuances of a really fresh cup of coffee.
All right.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we have Beanbox.
Okay.
They offer sampler boxes from top Seattle roasters.
Nice.
Perfect for, anyone who loves to experiment, discover new favorites.
It's like a coffee tasting adventure delivered right to your door.
Exactly.
I love that.
So yeah, we've got Ovalmugs, the all-around winner with their sustainability and creative flair.
Mm-hmm.
Trade Coffee with their massive selection and those personalized recommendations.
Yes.
Atlas Coffee Club for that global coffee adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Bottle for those freshness fanatics.
Yes.
And Beanbox for the sampler box lovers.
Wow. That's a lot of options.
It's like a lot to take in.
It really highlights how diverse the world of coffee subscriptions has become.
Yeah, there's truly something for everyone.
For everyone.
But before we get lost in all the choices, let's go back to Ovalmugs for a second.
Okay.
The article really seems to champion them for their commitment to sustainability, that creative packaging, the interactive membership, all those customizable options.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they checked every box. But I gotta ask, is it all a little too good to be true?
That is the question, isn't it? I
Right.
think it's definitely something that we need to dig into a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
Make sure we're getting the full picture,
Right.
not just the glossy marketing version.
Exactly. All right, so let's delve a little deeper into Ovalmugs and see what's really brewing behind those aesthetically pleasing coffee bags and tree planting promises.
Let's do it. Okay, so let's peel back the layers on Ovalmugs.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yeah.
See what's making them such a standout in the coffee subscription scene.
Right.
Seems like they do a lot of things right.
Yeah, they are.
But, we always want to make sure they're actually living up to the hype.
Exactly. I'm all about sustainable practices and those unique blends, but I'm also a little skeptical. Is it all just clever marketing?
Right.
Or is there real substance behind the brand?
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with that Rainbow Spaceman blend.
Okay.
What is the story there?
Well, it seems like Ovalmugs has really embraced creativity
Okay.
as a core part of their brand identity.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just offering different roast profiles.
Right.
They're creating these unique flavor combinations and thematic blends
Yeah.
that tell a story.
Interesting.
It's like each blend has its own personality.
So it's not just about like the quality of the beans themselves, it's about the whole experience.
Exactly. It's about creating something more immersive,
Right.
more engaging.
And their packaging plays a big role in that too,
Yeah.
right?
Definitely.
The article mentioned each box features these like stunning artwork.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a common thing in the coffee world? I feel like most coffee bags I see are pretty generic.
Yeah, visually appealing packaging is becoming more and more popular. But Ovalmugs is really taking it to another level.
Yeah.
It's like they're treating their coffee bags like canvases,
Wow.
turning them into these mini works of art.
That's pretty cool.
And, this doesn't just enhance that aesthetic appeal,
Yeah.
but it adds a collectible element to their subscription.
Oh, yeah.
People might actually want to keep the bags
Right.
instead of just tossing them.
Yeah. Instead of just recycling them right away, it's like they're tapping into that unboxing trend.
Yes, exactly.
That's so popular with other subscription boxes.
Yeah, it's all about that surprise and delight.
Right. People love that.
And it plays into that whole idea of the coffee subscription being like a gift to yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Each delivery becomes a special occasion,
Okay.
something to really savor and look forward to.
Now let's talk about their commitment to sustainability.
Okay.
The article really emphasized that they plant a tree with every purchase, which sounds amazing.
It does.
But is it enough? Is it just like a feel-good marketing tactic?
Right.
Or are they really committed to making a difference?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
You know, tree planting initiatives can definitely have an impact,
Okay.
but we need to look at the bigger picture here.
Yeah.
Are they sourcing their beans from sustainable farms?
Right.
Are they minimizing their carbon footprint in other areas of the business? These are all things we need to consider.
So planting a tree with each purchase is a good start.
Definitely.
But we need to dig a little deeper
Have to-
and see what other sustainable practices they've got going on.
Transparency and accountability are super important here.
Yeah, totally.
And as consumers, we should demand that.
For
We
sure.
want to support brands that are really walking the walk,
Right.
not just talking the talk.
Okay, let's move on to their interactive membership platform.
Okay.
The article made it sound pretty unique. So what does that actually look like? Is it just like a forum where people are posting pictures of their coffee mugs?
Right.
Or is there something more substantial happening there?
It seems like it's more than just a superficial social media platform.
Okay.
It sounds like they've created a space where subscribers can connect, share their coffee experiences,
Right.
and even learn more about coffee. You know, like the brewing methods and the origins.
Oh, wow.
They might have like expert-led discussions, virtual tastings,
How interesting.
even opportunities to connect directly with the farmers who grow the beans.
So like a built-in community
Yes. Yeah.
for coffee lovers.
Yeah,
That's actually really cool.
it is.
I can see how that would enhance the whole experience.
Definitely. And it adds that social element
Right.
that a lot of other coffee subscriptions are missing.
Yeah.
It creates that sense of belonging
Uh-huh.
and allows subscribers to feel like they're part of something bigger
Yeah.
than just a product purchase.
Right. It's about the shared passion,
Exactly.
the love of coffee.
It seems like Ovalmugs has really thought about the entire customer journey and created this holistic experience
Yeah.
that goes beyond just delivering a bag of coffee.
They're trying to build a brand that people connect with on an emotional level.
Exactly. They've managed to combine those high-quality beans,
Right.
the commitment to sustainability,
Mm.
the artistic packaging,
Mm-hmm.
a sense of community,
Yeah.
and personalized customization options. It's a really compelling formula.
Yeah, it is.
That's clearly resonating with a lot of coffee lovers.
And speaking of customization,
Yeah.
the article did mention that Ovalmugs has options for different roasts and grind types and frequencies.
Yeah.
So even the most discerning coffee drinker
Right.
can find their perfect match.
Exactly. No more settling for a generic blend that doesn't quite hit the spot.
Right.
They really cater to a wide range of preferences.
Okay.
So each subscriber can get that perfect cup.
All right, so let's recap.
Okay.
Ovalmugs stands out with those premium, ethically sourced beans, the creative packaging, the commitment to sustainability, and the interactive membership platform, and all those customizable options.
Lots of options.
Yeah.
Good. Do we miss anything?
I think that covers it.
Okay.
It's like they've created a brand that feels fresh and innovative and values-driven,
Yeah.
which is a powerful combination in the coffee world.
For sure, they're not just selling coffee. They're
No.
selling an experience, a lifestyle, a community.
Okay, I gotta admit, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see why they're getting so much buzz.
Mm-hmm.
But before we jump on the Ovalmugs bandwagon,
Right.
let's take a step back and look at some other options.
Okay.
There might be a subscription out there that's even better for you, the listener.
That's true. Ovalmugs might be the best overall, according to this article. But that doesn't mean it's the best for everyone.
Right.
So let's explore some of those other contenders.
Yeah, let's do it.
See how they stack up against Ovalmugs
Okay.
in terms of quality, of sustainability, customization, and that overall experience.
Okay, sounds good. Let's start with Trade Coffee
Okay.
and their massive network of roasters. Over 450, if I remember correctly.
That's a lot of coffee.
That's a lot of coffee.
Yeah. How do you even begin to choose?
Right.
Well, that's where their flavor matching algorithm comes in.
Okay.
It's a super smart coffee matchmaker.
Okay.
Takes your taste preferences,
Right.
like whether you prefer light and fruity or dark and chocolatey, uses some fancy tech to recommend coffees you might love.
Okay.
But the question is, how accurate is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Can an algorithm really understand your unique taste buds?
Right.
It sounds good in theory,
Yeah.
but can a computer really replace that human experience of tasting and discovering coffee.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It is something to think about as we dive into trade coffee.
Huh?
It's a lot to think about, right?
Yeah, it is.
All these different factors and considerations.
But hey, that's why we're here, right?
Exactly.
To help you navigate the world of coffee subscriptions.
So we've talked about Ovalmugs.
Mm-hmm. Their sustainability, their creativity, that awesome community they've built.
And, of course, those customizable options.
We've also started to peek at some of those other contenders.
Yeah, like Trade Coffee with their huge selection of roasters.
Right, and that
Yeah.
flavor matching algorithm.
Still not sure about that one.
I know, me neither.
And then there's Atlas Coffee Club with their global coffee journey.
Oh, yeah, that sounds fun.
Blue Bottle with their emphasis on freshness.
Super fresh.
And Bean Box for those who love a good sampler box.
It's clear that the coffee subscription world has just exploded with options.
It really has.
Each one catering to different tastes, preferences, and priorities.
It's amazing how much it's evolved.
It's gone way beyond just like a simple caffeine fix.
Totally. It's an experience, a journey, a statement almost.
Yeah, and that's a key takeaway here.
What is that?
For you, the listener, coffee subscriptions aren't just about convenience anymore.
It's much more than that.
It's about finding a brand that really aligns with your own personal needs and desires.
Your coffee values.
Exactly. So as you embark on your own coffee subscription adventure.
Ooh, an adventure.
Yeah, think about what's really important to you.
What matters most?
Do you prioritize sustainability, like Ovalmugs does? Or maybe you're drawn to that variety and exploration that Trade Coffee or Alice Coffee Club offer.
Or maybe freshness is your top priority.
Right, in which case Blue Bottle might be the one for you.
Yeah.
Or, hey, maybe you're just curious.
Yeah.
You love discovering new things and you want a sampler box like Bean Box.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, whatever your priorities are.
Right.
There's a coffee subscription out there for you.
Definitely.
And the best part is you can explore.
You can try different ones?
Exactly, until you find the one that really speaks to your coffee soul.
I love that you're coffee soul.
So go beyond the surface.
I was just settled.
Don't just pick the first one you see.
Yeah, delve a little deeper.
Do your research, read reviews.
Ask yourself, does this brand's values align with mine?
Yeah, because this is about more than just caffeine.
It's about supporting the brands you believe in.
Exactly, and enjoying that coffee experience that's really made for you.
It's a beautiful thing.
So go explore the world of coffee subscriptions.
Mm-hmm.
Find the one that makes your heart sing.
And your taste buds happy.
Exactly.
Happy brewing, everyone.
Until next time, coffee lovers.